I received a lot of feedback from the last couple of shows that you guys are loving having the girls on the shows, and yeah, it's just a great energy. So I'm looking forward to that. Tonight as well, we're having a special show tonight. I hope you like the program. So what are we going to do? We're going to talk a little about, as usual, about COVID restrictions. It's still COVID, it's still a thing. And so, yeah, we talk about that, obviously, the current restrictions. I have received lots of messages from you guys and in general clients, friends, family, that everybody is concerned about Colombia, what is going on here. So we're going to talk about the demonstrations, if it's safe to travel right now, if it's not safe, what you have to keep in mind. So I'm going to talk about a little bit about that. Then we have some great testimonials as well, which I love. I love testimonials. I love couples. I love that. And so I don't know if you guys remembered our first featured girl, Yurani. So I'm going to tell a little bit more about her. And then we have a girl invited tonight as well, because as I said, you guys love that. And I got a lot of feedback from you that you really, like having that interaction with the woman. And so we have tonight one of our beautiful new profiles from Bogota. Her name is Catalina with us. And so she's going to tell a little bit more about her. Guys, send her some love, make it positive. I don't know, those for the girls, it's really a great step that they come on the show and tell you about them. And then in the last part of the show, we are also having another testimonial, which is with Sam and Anna Maria. Sorry, I'm confused with the names here. Sam and Anna Maria. Sam and Anna Maria met through the Elite Club service to the VIP service, and they will be live here tonight on the show with us, and they are here to answer your questions. Guys, this show is for you. Yeah, this webcast is for you. So please reach out and send your questions in, if for me, or if for Catalina, or for Sam and Anna Maria. But the more you participate, the more you're going to get out of it, and the more questions and the more questions you're going to get answered. So so let's start with the COVID updates and all the restrictions and demonstrations and everything which is going on right now in Colombia. And so, yeah, we do have, I don't know if you remember our last Latin show, where we were talking about with Julieta. Julieta was one of the girls from Bogota. She was invited as well. And right away when we were talking, or right in the show when we were talking, she was doing like this, you know, like you were seeing, she was kind of what was going on. And I asked her, and she said to them, there are quite a few demonstrations going on right now. And that was quite in the beginning of that what is going on right now in Colombia. So what happened was that 2 weeks ago, more or less 2 weeks ago, the government wanted to put a new law in to raise taxes. And that would have been a lot of taxes on basic food and alimentation, like bread, milk, basic alimentation, which everybody needs and nobody can afford right now because of 1 year of pandemic. I know that you guys have been following a little bit the story and what was going on in Colombia, and we had quite a few hard lockdowns. One of the hardest was in the beginning. The country was pretty much 6 months in a complete lockdown, where everybody was allowed to leave the house every 10 days. And then afterwards, they opened up a little bit the country, but still the restrictions of some cities were in lockdown pretty much since November, like Bogota. Other cities had very few restrictions, like Cartagena, and was open basically since September. But after a year of pandemic restrictions, not being able to work, and in other countries, the government helped a lot. So the government paid for the people who were not able to open their business. But here in Colombia, the government help was very low. A lot of people are affected, obviously, by the pandemic. And even before the pandemic, there were already a lot of demonstrations. I don't know if you remember in November 2019, all Argentina, Peru, Bolivia, Colombia, everybody was on the street in the major South American cities. And then the pandemic hit and everybody was basically put inside. But the social injustice is a long story. It's not a new thing, but the injustice is getting worse and worse and worse, and the pandemic worse and worse and worse, and the lockdowns and police violence worse. And so yeah, that was the moment when the people decided to go on the streets. And so we are a little bit still in that, but you guys are always very afraid, and it seems that the news, and of course there are a lot of bad things happening, it got kind of out of control in some cities. Cali is having still some struggles, and other cities are still in demonstrations, but it's not that everybody is in danger, and it's in general like very dangerous to go out. I went out today and you don't see anything if you don't go to the major paths, but the demonstrations are organized. There's like a whole group who organizes and tells where the demonstrations go, from what part of the city to what part. So it's not that everything is without control. Like the demonstrations are quite of guided, and everybody knows where they are. So, and if you guys are now thinking about, oh, can I travel? Can I not travel? Yes, you can travel. We have clients right now here. You can travel. And especially because you guys, you are not moving through the city so much. You're not moving from one end to the city to the other, because there are some part of the cities where there might be roads blocked where you cannot go. But usually you guys, what you do, you come to the airport, you take a pickup from the airport, a driver, what we usually send you to your hotel. Your hotel is in the best area of the city, which is where our office is. And usually, for example, in Cartagena and Boca Grande, there are no demonstrations in Boca Grande, or Medellin right now in the Poblado area. Right in the Poblado area, there are no demonstrations. So, so if you come and want to go on a date and want to meet girls, you can do that. You take a plane, you go to the airport, we pick you up at the airport. I would recommend you that we send you an airport pickup. We bring you to the hotel close to the office, and everybody meets like you usually meet. So that is not a problem, especially right now with the demonstration that caused that a lot of cities lifted their restrictions. Because I don't know if you remember, guys, in the last couple of weeks when we were talking, I think the last two Latin shows, like the last 4 weeks, lots of cities were in weekend lockdowns. Actually, we had to cancel our Medellin tour, like demonstrating, and we cannot opening our business. So what's going on? That's not fair. So they're lifting right now the restrictions, and actually it's getting a little bit easier to get into the country and to use your time, because in the country you got before, but like, I mean, you can use now your time. So let's talk about restrictions. Let's talk about restrictions. Medellin and every city, I want to say. So in Medellin, as we were talking about, Medellin was one of the cities who had lockdowns for the last couple of weeks, a month, every weekend. This weekend, upcoming weekend, no more weekend restrictions in Medellin. So Medellin, their only restrictions they have is from 10 o'clock in the evening until 5 o'clock in the morning. And so that is great. Same thing in Barranquilla. Barranquilla had restrictions every weekend. There were heavy lockdowns every weekend now. And even in the week from 6 p.m. on, you were not allowed to go out. That changed. It's now, I think, as well, 10 o'clock at night until 5 o'clock in the morning. No restrictions. You can go out until 10 o'clock at least. And Cartagena, yes, has now some more restrictions. Cartagena was the city who had not a lot of restrictions. That was the city where I was telling you go now. Now I would tell you go now better to Medellin or Barranquilla, because Cartagena, but still, Cartagena, the beaches are open every day from 8 o'clock in the morning until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. On the weekends until 12 o'clock. And then on the weekend from 2 p.m. on is a lockdown. Saturday and Sunday, you cannot go out right now in Cartagena, and on the week from 8 p.m. on. So Cartagena is right now the city with the most restrictions. I'm going to ask our girl Catalina, who's invited, one of our beautiful profiles from the agency, how the things are in Bogota in just a minute, and how Bogota is right now, because she is there. But in general, it's getting better. So it's getting better, and I'm not saying it's getting better. We're still in a very tough time a little bit. In the next couple of weeks, I think there will be demonstrations. There will be still things going on. So it's not that we are completely out of demonstrations, but it's getting a little bit less restricted, at least for travel restrictions, and a little bit more safe to be in the cities. But there's still things going on, and there's still a national strike going on. So that is the truth. So requirements to get into the country is still the COVID test. That is still the same, but here you know that we can get you tested if you come, if you let us know, my flight is tomorrow, or let's put today's Wednesday, my flight is on Friday. If you get a COVID test tomorrow, Thursday, you get it back on the same day and you can fly on Friday. The PCR test. The price is around $65 to $70, and we do home testing. So you don't have to go anywhere. We can send you somebody to your hotel. They test you there and you will be fine. So because I know still some of you guys are not traveling because of the COVID test, but the COVID tests are not that bad. So that is everything right now with the restrictions. I want to give you a quick update because even with restrictions, demonstrations, and everything going on, guys, you are still traveling, and I love that. And I have quite a few of you still here in the cities. And so that's what I want you guys to be motivated to still come. Remember, I don't know if you guys remember our first featured girl when we started with the featured girl like a couple of months ago, like 8-9 months ago. Her name is Yurani. Yurani, she was with us. She is with us for 3 years now, or was with us for 3 years now. And Yurani was in constant communication with me because she always told me, Maria, I would like to meet somebody. Maria, I would like to meet somebody. But she was not living in the major cities. She is not living in the major office city. She's living in Villavicencio. So not a lot of you guys were looking in that city. And so she did not receive a lot of attention. So we invited her as to be a featured girl, and quite a few of you guys reached out to her, and she stayed in touch with just one man from the beginning. It was just this one man. There was nobody else. It was always this man. And so they were writing and video calls and writing and video calls and writing and video calls for about 10 months. He decided finally to come to Colombia. Then unfortunately he had to change his flight time 3 times before he came. That put the upcoming couple a little bit on, it was not that easy for them because they were just getting to know each other in so many months. And so he decided to come last week. He just got home on Sunday. And I think you see now some of the images from the encounter. I'm going to tell more about that beautiful couple. We are hopefully right now matching. They are already a couple. They decided to be together after that week. And he's going to come back in August and to meet the family and all that. So I will keep you updated about that story, and I would love to get them on the show at some point as well, and to get that. I have their testimonial already. We did that last week in the office, so I'm going to show you a video in the next couple of shows as well. But yeah, I'm very happy about that couple because it was a whole process from the beginning until the end, and a lot of communication from there, and they're very beautiful together. So guys, give them some love, some comments. I know Jerry is watching right now, and thank you so much, Jerry, for letting us share that. Guys, in general, everybody who comes on the show, our clients, Sam, Jerry, Bill, everybody who participates, this is for you. They were in the same position like you were a couple of months or years ago, and they decided to take the step and to look for a partner on the other side of the world. And so they are willing to share that with you because they found somebody. They said it's worth it, and I want that more people can find their life partner. So thank you so much for sharing me that with you guys. And as I said, give them some love, some comments, tell them that they are beautiful because they were doing a lot of effort, that they are together and now on the way. So now I'm not going a lot more further. I want to welcome Catalina, one of our new profiles in our database. And Catalina, she is from Bogota. She is beautiful, she is professional, she is young, she is looking for a serious man, and I'm going to get her here with me so that you guys can ask her a lot of questions as well, and so that we can present her a little bit, yeah? Oh, and I'm seeing you sending a lot of questions and things in already, so I'm talking a little bit to Catalina, and then we're going to get to your questions here in the live chat. Catalina, how are you? ¿Cómo estás?
Hi, good night, everybody. It's nice to meet you. You're there, and I'm really excited for tonight because I know that I maybe can know it or meet a lot of people, great people, and I hope this.
Yes, Catalina joined the agency like a month ago. And Catalina and we just met today, basically first time, because we have a friend in common, or my friend who subscribed to Catalina. And she told me that Catalina is very interested to meet somebody. Catalina, you are very interested to meet a nice man, a foreigner, a man from another country. So what made you take that decision?
Well, I don't know. I think that I never stay in an agency in my life. I never stay before,
First time.
but yeah, it's my first time. But I think that it's a new experience for me. And I don't know. I hope that I can have a good surprises. I don't know why, but I maybe my dream is live in other country too, because I want to be study and work and I have a great job in other place, because that the situation not is good now in this country, but not for this, but this is my project, my project life. And
you have lived in other countries as well. You told me you lived in Costa Rica and in Mexico. How long and what did you do there?
Yes, I was living in other countries, in Mexico, in Costa Rica, and in Panama too. And I don't know. I like staying in other places. The changes are good for your life, and I don't know. I like it. I don't never stay in Colombia all the time. I don't stay. I was trouble with my job too, and
what is your job?
know.
What do you do?
I'm translator. I'm a model.
A model.
Yeah.
Wow, translator and model. Yeah, your English is very good, Catalina. You are licensed in English, right?
Yes, I have a degree in English, and I want to be maybe have to a specialty in other country, or I don't know, because I want to be grow up in my career, and I want to be stay to the other countries and know the other cultures is very important for me and for my kids, because I have two kids. And I no I think that the life don't have a limits for the changes, and know it some, because not is too easy when that you stay, because we stay lonely, because the old woman around the world, I know it, always need a Superman, and you can help for anything, because demands are very important papers on our life. And I'm stay lonely, and I don't want to be stay over more there, because I'm 32, and I think that it's the time.
You want to get married?
Yeah, I want to be live this is experience, because I think that it's very sweet, and I am very romantic girl. And I think that the everything that you put it on your mind, you can do it, because the unique limit is the sky, I think so.
Yes. And you said you work as a model in Mexico or in Colombia or everywhere, or
And everywhere, yeah. I was work with a lot of marks like Audi, Jaguar, Pepsi, FIFA, and I was
you told me you were working with the FIFA in Colombia for the World Cup in 2017, right? That's amazing. Yes. What did you do there?
Yes. I really stay at the airport, and this title is like hostess, like something like this, and translator, and interpreter. And I am stay in a meeting in the different hotels over here, and they will stay there on a week or 2 weeks. I think, I don't remember. It is 2017. It's a long time. And I was work with a good persons, and I the last year I was work with in the in sport minister here. I'm assistant that the I don't know what to say, that is that es es el presidente del Ministerio del Deporte, es que no sé el inglés.
The ministry, the sports minister?
Es el ministro, the minister.
The sports minister.
Yes, sport minister. And I was working on 1 year.
Okay, cool.
And the last year, but the everything
pandemic.
Yeah, but it's okay. I think that.
And was it your birthday? I see happy birthday or something behind you.
No. Just happy.
Just happy.
Just
okay.
Happy. This is the letter is that happy birthday, but I think that
happy is it's a good reminder.
Everything be happy.
Yeah, exactly. And in a relationship, Catalina, because we have a lot of men watching, right? In a relationship, what is special about a Colombian woman? What is special about you? What is how do you imagine a relationship? Are you very caring, very loving, special, like attentive with your man? What do you do?
Well, I think that it's much important is maybe be careful about you, because I think that you work hard every day, and you have maybe a lot of things, and that maybe is very important you have a person that stay at home and hope for you, and maybe you can hear you and hug you, and you stay for you, like that is different. I think that is much
support, like emotional support.
It's that support of you, because maybe you're tired and you're stressed for everything. Maybe everybody have a troubles, and I think that is much important when you have a great man, and I care about you and ask you and call you every day or something like that. I think that is much important than the things,
the personal, the love,
or whatever you think. I think that is much important when that you have a good person between you. Yes.
And you have 2 children, you were saying, right? You have, how old are they?
Sorry, you can repeat me, please.
You have 2 children, right? Tienes 2 hijos.
Yeah.
How old are they?
Okay, 14 and 9.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 men.
2 men. Okay. And you can move if you want. You can move with them to another country. If your ex, the father of the children, would be saying, "Okay, I have no problem if they move to another country," for example.
Yes. I don't have a problem, because this is my plan, my project. And he understands that the situation not is too easy over here, and he thinks it's okay.
Okay, perfect. We do have some questions from the guys.
Okay.
So let's see. Catalina, would you rather live in a US state that is hot or in a state that is cold like Alaska?
Oh my gosh, I'm very, very bad for the cold, really. I'm very bad for living in the cold, because I don't know why, but I think that I'm training too much, and I think that always have cold. I'm colder all the time, and I prefer an a hot place.
Hot climate, yeah, and especially Bogota. Bogota is not very hot, so it's not a very. It's very cold.
Sometimes,
So yeah,
sometimes for evenings it's very hotter and you stay very 30, but in the night at night it's in colder insane.
yes,
Yes,
yes, yes. It's quite cold. Catalina, how's the situation in Bogota right now with the demonstrations, with everything going on? Are you okay? Is it safe to move to the city or not?
well, but I am personally I don't have problems with the streets or something like that. No, because I'm never stay outside, right? But no, I don't have a problems. Thanks for God. I don't stay outside, and it's very easy when that you can have maybe you pay your groceries or something like that, and it's okay. I'm stay good.
So
Yeah.
you're not in danger. You're okay. Yeah, that's what most of
No.
we got a lot of messages. Everybody got a lot of messages. Are you doing okay? Are you safe? Guys, stay safe. And we are staying safe. Like, it's not that we are everybody on the street, like throwing the stones, right? We're watching the
Yeah.
news and everybody is like kind of aware what is going on, but it's not that everybody is in danger. No.
Yeah, no, no. Thanks for God. I don't stay out there, and maybe you can. I'm go outside. It's obviously maybe can hope wherever thing. But I'm stay at home, and I just hope and wait. Rest grace over there.
Yeah. And the restrictions in Bogota, are they a little bit lifted, or do you still have a weekend lockdown?
Um, but in this moment, don't have restriction. I think that
Great.
maybe at the 8 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
is closed, or it's the toque queda.
Night.
No sé,
Mm-hmm. Night
at the
restrictions.
eight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but at the weekends, don't more.
Okay.
No, don't
Yeah,
block it.
that's what I was telling now with the demonstration. They are lifting the restrictions. So that is the good thing. So guys, I'm seeing you are communicating. That's great. Catalina, another question from Mark. Where is it? It's got lost. Mark, where are you? Mark. Catalina, what is your age range for a man? Quieren saber la edad.
My age.
Yes, como la edad que es el rango de la edad que estás buscando.
Mm, I think that 30, 50. I think so.
Between 30 and 50, more or less.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
it's okay.
Catalina, what kind of man are you looking for? Like, what kind of man are you looking for? What is important for you in a man?
Well, it's important. Okay. Never lie me, please.
Never lie to her.
I
Okay,
hate the
an
lie.
honest man. Okay.
Yeah, it's very important.
Okay, there is Tom saying tan hermosa Catalina in Spanish. Wow, Tom, you're speaking Spanish. Tan hermosa Catalina. Ay, que estás en Bogotá. Okay, yeah, Tom, she is in Bogota, but Bogota is open. You're seeing it's safe. So, Tom, you can travel to Bogota and you can meet Catalina, because Catalina, you have not met anybody yet, right? Have you received
Yeah.
any letters, any video dates, any dates? Did you receive anything? Nada.
No,
Nothing.
No,
No, no, no, no,
nothing.
no. So, guys, it's your opportunity, because Catalina, she's motivated to find a nice man. She's motivated to live in another country. She is able to move. She has a passport. She has lived in other countries. She speaks perfectly English. She's a model. She's professional. She can work everywhere. And she's just looking for a nice man. I'm thinking, right? A nice man who does not lie, who also stays in shape.
Yes.
She works out, so somebody who also exercises, so that you can maybe exercise together. And Right, Catalina? What can we tell to the guys? What can we tell? Colombia is a great country. We have great women, so don't hesitate to travel over here. Catalina, if the man of your dreams is watching this video, what should we tell him? What would you like to? Would you like to leave a greeting or something?
No, I think appreciate for your time, and this is amazing. This is experience very comfortable because maybe you can think the other things, because maybe you can put it on the troubles, the outside, and maybe you concentrate to the other plans. And this is amazing, and appreciate it for staying at your agency. And nada, estoy muy feliz por todos. Un abrazo, un beso, por los que me querían oír hablar español.
Sí, exacto, eso es bueno también. Guys, because there are some guys who do speak and listen to and understand Spanish. So guys, Catalina is a great woman, and so please, and I have had other great women on the show, and so I always see the comments, oh, she's great, I would love to meet her, I would love to meet her, and then you don't reach out. So how can you meet a woman if you don't reach out to her? So you have to reach out, you have to write a letter, you have to do a video call, or let us know that you want to travel to Bogota, and then we set up a day with Catalina. So please, guys, she is amazing. She's 32, she's beautiful, she's professional, and she's serious. So Catalina, thank you for being with us. Yes, exactly. So thank you so much for being with us tonight on the show. And Catalina, you and me, we are in contact. I will have you now in mind that I now met you, and I'm going to send you a lot of profiles from them. So don't worry, we're going to find that special man for you.
Catalina. Okay, thank you so much, and send you a hug.
Un placer. A pleasure.
Igual que estés muy bien. Un abrazo.
Tú también. Un abrazo. Hasta luego.
Vale, adiós.
So guys, this was Catalina with us from Bogota. So guys, I know this was just a short opportunity, but you know how it goes. There is her profile, you saw her ID, you can reach out to her. I'm always insisting that you do it because I hear you all the time putting the comments, oh, she's amazing, oh, please marry me, oh, please come on. And then you don't send a message because you are afraid that you get rejected. And why don't you try, guys? I mean, if you don't try, you will never know. And I have guys of you like writing for me for, oh, I have watched videos. Right now, we're getting Ana Maria and Sam here on the show. And Ana Maria, I don't know, Sam, if you know that, but Ana Maria, I had clients writing to me afterwards, said, hey, I saw we did a video, Ana Maria and me, for a couple of months, weeks, years ago. And I still have men sometimes asking, said, no, she is not in the agency anymore. And so that's what is when you wait too long, the girls meeting other men. And so guys, reach out so that you can be like Sam, meeting Ana Maria and being the lucky man who is with her. So, but before I keep on talking about more of them, I would love to have them on the show because Sam, he is a good friend now, and Ana Maria as well. They're two amazing people. I'm very happy that they met. And I would love to welcome you if you guys are here, Sam, Ana Maria. Welcome to the Latin show. And I know that you guys will be... Hi, Sam. Now I see you.
Hey, how you doing? Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening, Sam.
Good evening,
how
everybody.
Are you?
How is everyone? How many people do we have tonight, Maria?
I don't know, Kirk. We have to get our media man, but usually we have... I don't know. I cannot tell you how many we have because I can't see it. We have to see because I'm not in the same YouTube thing, in the same chat.
Okay.
But we will see afterwards. We have a couple of thousand views afterwards, but not right away. It takes a couple of days, but we get a couple of thousand views. So that's good.
We're pleased to be here.
Sam, Ana Maria, hi, Anna, can you hear me? Anna, you are mute still. Is that in? Yeah, what we wanted to do was actually, because Sam and Ana Maria, they are a couple now for around 6 months, and we wanted to be doing this in live. We wanted to be in the office, we wanted to be in Medellin, Ana Maria and Sam together, and Manuela or me with them, but with restrictions and COVID and demonstrations and things, Sam had to postpone his trip. So Sam, but usually you travel every month now to Medellin, right?
Yeah, I've come to Medellin to see Anna Maria. I do a little bit of business. I'm in the rental business over there, but I come to see Anna Maria every month now. I can't wait to see her next. I'm coming on the 24th of May.
Oh, so 12 days. So that's great. So not a long time.
No.
So then maybe I can see you in the office.
Sure.
Next time. Yeah, because we're planning this thing here already for a while. And Sam and me, we have never actually coincided at the same time, at the same place. We're always talking and talking, but never actually were able to meet because we're in this pandemic thing. So like meet in real, let's say it. And so yeah, so I hope that this is going to happen soon.
It'd be a pleasure.
And Sam, so you met John, I think John Adams, you talked to him quite a lot. You know a foreign affair, I think, for quite a long time. No. Can you tell me a little bit about your history with a foreign affair so that the guys get like a little bit of insight of you? Because you met Anna Maria through Elite Club service, to the VIP service, but you met for a foreign affair before that. Right?
Yes, I did. So guys, I was at a pool party. You're talking about 2009 now. And I met a good friend of mine. He was in the swimming pool with me. And he said, Sam, I just went out and found a beautiful Filipina girl and married her. And, you know, I was single for about 8-9 years, had divorced my first ex-wife. And I said, really, Bobby? What do we need to do? He said, it's simple. You go to a website called loveme.com, and they've got the most beautiful, wonderful women out there in the world that they'll introduce you to. It's not like Match.com. It's not like eHarmony. It's a one-on-one type of introduction service. They screen them, and they've got women who are seriously interested in a good man, and I say a good man, and they're interested in marriage because that's what they're looking for, is a long-term relationship. Anyway, having said that, I went to the tour in Lima, Peru, met a wonderful woman. I am divorced now, but I was married for about 9 years.
You met her there and you got married to her for 9 years, right?
Yes,
on the social. So you met her on the social.
Yes, I did. I met a lot of girls on the social. In fact, I met so many girls, I didn't know which one to pick from. So in fact, they were knocking. It's funny you should say that. But I had a line with them.
Sam, so sorry. So in 2009, you were in that swimming pool party. And then when did you travel to Peru?
Next week.
Next week? Wow, Sam, you were one of the ones who did not wait for 5 years. Amazing. Guys, please take this as a sample. Sam, this is amazing. Next week. Okay, perfect. Great.
I don't waste time.
Okay.
My daughter at the time was 6 years old. I put her on the airplane to see my grandmother and to see her grandmother and grandfather. I said bye-bye at Orlando International at 10 p.m. and at 4 a.m. I was back at the airport on my way to Lima, Peru.
To Peru. Wow. Okay. Wow. So you believed that this was going to work and you wanted that.
I knew it was going to work. And when I got there, they were fantastic. Just like you and Manuela, and I'll tell the guys a little bit more about you, Maria and Manuela, and what you've done for me. But I was a believer because I'd already had a friend, Bobby, and he was a straight shooter. He said to me, Sam, you got to take it from me. You've been through a million girlfriends. You've had them all, and you're not married. There's something else that's missing. Why don't you find a nice woman? So that's what happened. I got on the airplane, found a wonderful girl. There were so many choices. I just didn't know what to do. They were knocking at my door in the hotel room because they just wanted a nice guy. They're not after anything. Anyway, so I ended up, so now, I got a beautiful, at the time I met Anna Maria, I had a 5 and 7-year-old, and they live with me half custody.
Sorry to interrupt you one more time. So with the person you met in Peru, you got married, you got 2 children, and then you moved to Colombia.
I did move to Colombia.
And yes. You lived in Colombia.
I did, because she was from Peru, but a good friend of mine, over a cup of coffee one morning in 2014, he said, Sam, are you ready to get out of the US? And I said, I am. He said, you want to change? I said, I do. He said, let's go to Medellin. If you go to Medellin, I'm going to Medellin. So it's funny how things happen. I'm pretty impulsive. I don't waste time. If there's something that I want, I'm going to go and get it. I'm going to go out and find it. And guess what? I'll let you know in a minute what I found. You're about to meet her in just a minute. And I found that because of you guys. But anyway, so the long story short, packed up our bags, put everything on a boat, put the furniture, put the kids. I had a little one. I had a 1-year-old and a 2.5-year-old. We put them on an airplane, packed everything up, and moved to Medellin, Colombia. The most beautiful city in the world. I would never have left. Only reason I left is that things didn't work out. Then things don't always work out. I mean, guys, come on. You know, it is what it is. I got divorced. And for a single dad, it wasn't the easiest to be in Colombia. America is set for single dads with kids. So I moved back to the US, but I knew that a Colombian girl was for me. And, you know, I went on Love Me. I talked to John Adams, the owner of Love Me, and he told me about Philippines, and he told me all about Ukraine. And I had already been to Costa Rica and all those other places. And I knew the Colombian culture. I lived there for years. I lived, I met, and I know the people. They are warm, they're warm-blooded, they're wonderful. They can be hot-blooded too, don't get me wrong. You cross their paths in the wrong way, hey, God bless you. But hey, that's why you need to be a good man. You know what? Keep your eyes to yourself and don't look at all the other beautiful girls in Colombia. When you've got a beautiful one, you better keep your hands and your eyes to yourself, because that's what I've learned. Otherwise, guess what? Those Colombian girls, and like all Latin girls, and like all girls in the whole world, they want their own man and they're going to keep them. And they'll stay with you forever. So why did I pick Colombia over John's advice to go to Philippines if you want something different? Go ahead and do Ukraine. No. I know the Latin culture. I know the people. They're after nothing. You know, the guys, and I hate to say this, the guys there are not the nicest partners. They're not the best husbands. They don't really have any respect for their women. And I'm not saying it in a bad way. It is what it is. It's just the way it is. When you are respectful and they find a nice man, they're never going to let you go. They're going to stay with you through thick or thin. And I think I've got the right one.
You have a great one. She's amazing.
Well, thanks to you and Manuela. Guys, Maria and Manuela found me about 60. Why did I choose the executive service? The first time I didn't do executive. I did the regular socials where I did my own thing. And I went to the socials. But during the pandemic, it was very difficult to do the socials, obviously. And otherwise, I'm pretty sociable. I'm capable of going to a social and meeting my own girls.
And you speak very well Spanish as well.
I'm totally fluent. I'm bilingual, having lived there for 4 years. I'm bilingual. But, you know, I said it's probably worth the money at this stage. I'm on my second marriage. No, actually, my third, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'm losing track here. Yeah. So, you know, I said, let's do the executive. I felt like being an executive. And Anna Maria doesn't speak much English, so I can just wave to her. She is taking classes because I put her, hola amor, escuchan de todo. Tú no entiendes mucho, pero me escuchas y yo puedes traducir más tarde. She's saying, yeah, okay, whatever. Talking. She's used to me talking a lot. So anyway, I decided to go all out and do the executive service. And guys, Maria and Manuela, I'm here to tell you, they were first class. They found me about 60 or 70 matches of girls who wanted to meet me. They did a video. I was in my office. They did a video of me. And I'm just looking for a nice girl. You know, I'm not looking for anything. I like to be married. I like somebody in the house. I don't want a maid. I want a partner. But as it happens, Colombian girls love to take care of their guys. And Anna Maria loves to pamper me. You know, I don't ask for it, but I mean, my clothes are in the washer and the kitchen is done. And I do all that. My first daughter was 6 months old. I brought her up. I know how to do that. So I'm domesticated. But they just love to do all that. And, you know, that's great. That's a lot of difference. I mean, I don't want it, but she just says that that's how we are in Colombia. And it's wonderful. And, you know, in return, I take good care of her and I go out and make some good money and we go lovely vacations. We just got back from Punta Cana. We go lovely restaurants and stuff. She doesn't want it. She wants nothing. In fact, if I buy her a gift, She's just humble.
Yes.
I buy her a gift and she looks at me like, what's that? And I said, please take it. And, you know, I'm buying a nice handbag for her because I wanted to have it, because I'd love to have my woman with a lovely handbag. So anyway, the point is they introduced me to about 60, 65 girls, and I narrowed it down. I went on about 10 dates, I think, Maria. Wasn't it about 10 dates or 9 dates?
It was quite a few, yeah.
Yeah, when the borders opened up, I came to Medellin. I went on a bunch of dates. And, you know, from day one, Manuela and Maria knew me. And that is why I chose the executive service. I feel like they knew me and they said, you know, this one's good, but we still like Anna Maria. And this one's great and you'll do great with her, but we like Anna Maria. And, you know, they kept giving me the Anna Maria, and it wasn't a sales pitch. They were
No. We just like Anna Maria.
They just liked her. They liked her, but they liked me. And they felt that we were a match. And that's like an executive dating matchmaking service. You would pay $15,000 because I called other services. And there was one unscrupulous service out of New York who wanted to quickly take $15,000 from my pocket. And they had no reviews. And I had already been on Love Me. I knew John, the owner. I know it works. At the socials, there's 100 women. I mean, if you can't pick one girl from 100 women, then I don't know what to say to you. This is not Match.com. This is not eHarmony. This is none of these dating websites. This is personal presentations of girls who are actually looking for marriage. And if you guys are serious, then you need to join if you're looking for marriage. If you're looking to date, you better stay on Match.com or whatever, right?
Yes.
Sorry.
Sam, it's amazing. How were the video dates? Because 60 is a lot, right? I mean, was it nice? Was it exhausting? Did you like it? Well, how was it?
I used to come home early, take off my scrubs. I'm a pharmacist by profession. I work in a medical clinic. And I'd take off my scrubs. I'd jump in the shower and quickly put on my nice shirt. Handsome. I had to shave. Tonight I haven't shaven because Anna Maria's used to a little bit of stubble now. So I shave, look all cute, dress, look a little buffed. And we did about, and look, Anna Maria's giving it the yeah, because she knows all this. Hola, bien. So
we just get her in a second as well.
She's nodding because she knows me real well. She knows I can talk. So we did all these video dates. They were fantastic. They were tiring, but I had a great time. And I used to put the kids to bed early. And Maria used to say, is it okay? Are you going to be able to put the kids to bed early? And it wasn't easy. But I think we did about 50 or 60 video dates, right?
We did a lot, yeah. We did a lot.
A nightmare. It was a nightmare.
It was a fantastic nightmare.
It was an absolute nightmare. But hey, you want to meet a good woman, you better get rid of the nightmare. You better go through the nightmare process.
Guys,
right?
You don't have to do 60 women. Sometimes it's you guys, you picking, okay? If you want, I have a client right now who's doing the same service. He's picking 8 women. So it is up to you. If you want 60, 100, 5,000, it's up to you. But it's a fantastic nightmare.
There was no pressure. I was just having fun.
No, it's beautiful because you can really select and you get the matches, and in 20, 30 minutes, you feel if there's something more or not, right? Can you feel chemistry in a video date?
You can feel chemistry in the video date. And after the first video date, I straight away messaged Manuela or Maria and said, yes, I like her and let's do another one. Or no, thank you. Not for me. Let's move on. So yeah, you can feel the chemistry. You can feel the vibe. You can feel the energy. You can tell a lot from video call. I mean, you guys are reading this right now and you're watching this and you can feel the energy right here at this phone call. And they're not paying me to say any of this. I'm doing this for the goodness of my heart, and I want to help other people out there because it's not easy to meet a nice girl, a nice woman. It's horrible. I've been through it. And if you can meet a wonderful woman, God bless you, because all of us guys at the end of the day want a nice lady. And so, I'm happy to be here today. I'm just, God will bless me for helping you. And I think
exactly
God blessed me by putting Anna Maria in my life. And Anna Maria tells me every day that you're a gift from God. That's all I need. That's all I need to hear. That's it.
That's beautiful.
That's all I need to hear.
Oh, yeah, she's making hearts there. Ana María, can we get you here, please, on the phone? Ana María, ¿estás allá para que te escuchamos? Vamos a desmutearte allá para que... Ana, decía hola.
Hello. Quería decir algo en inglés.
Yes.
Sí. No es muy bueno, pero...
Está chévere. Anda, adelante. She wants to talk English with us. That's great.
Hello, my name is Ana Maria. I had been in the agency more than 2 years. And in October, it meets sun. And since then, we have established a beautiful relation. I just start English classes. So right now my English is not the best.
But you're doing great, Ana Maria. Wow. That's amazing. That's great.
Very good, very good.
Muy bien. Ana, ¿cómo estás? Qué bonito que estás aquí con nosotros.
Gracias. Muy feliz.
Ana Maria is speaking English. She's learning English. That's great. So guys, you're seeing there's a progress. Both, like Sam is perfectly fluent in Spanish, but still Ana Maria is making the effort to learn a little bit. So that is great. Guys, do you have plans living in the US at some point, or what is your plan actually?
Is that targeted to me?
Yes.
All right. So actually, I have some good news for you all today, which you probably don't know and Manuela doesn't know. But we were in Punta Cana a few weeks ago on vacation, and we decided that we are going to apply for the fiancé visa.
Yay!
Okay, so we haven't yet formally exchanged rings and so on and so forth, but we have made a commitment, and she's very excited, and I'm excited to bring her to the US. The process right now, because of the COVID situation, is at least 12 months or 14 months. I will absolutely get engaged to her and get her a wonderful ring. And we made this decision while we're in Punta Cana. Y, amor, yo explico a ellos que nosotros prometidos en Punta Cana. I'm just explaining to her in Spanish that we decided that we want to get engaged. And yeah, our plans
That is amazing. That is amazing. Woo! That is amazing, guys. I'm so happy for you.
And yes,
that is so beautiful.
I'd love to bring her over here and marry this girl. She loves my kids. She asks about the children every day. And I'm taking the kids to Medellin in July for 2 weeks. And I'm going to introduce Ana Maria very carefully to the children. So I think it will be fine.
Oh, you guys, you're doing so good. That is amazing to hear. Sam, so since November, you started the relationship, right? So when you finished October, when you finished the process, how many candidates? You had like 3 top candidates in the end, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was like the top. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we kind of narrowed it down to 3 top candidates. Mm-hmm. And then I used you and Manuela to help me make a bit of a, obviously the ultimate decision is mine, mm-hmm. and I understand all that, but you guys knew me by then and you knew the girls, mm-hmm. and having been through the process with yourself and Manuela was priceless, because you knew exactly what was compatible for me and who wasn't compatible. And we eliminated a lot of girls that, not that there was anything wrong with them, it's just they weren't compatible, because some were not that kid friendly and I'm more into kids and stuff like that, but we got it down to 3 girls, and it was a difficult choice at the end. To be honest with you, that was not easy.
It was not easy, but you had with Ana Maria from the first moment, I think, as well. When she was already very like one of the top candidates, I think. And then when you met, it was quite clear, right? I think from the moment you met, the first date, it was kind of, you were still meeting, you were still open to meet, but it was kind of, okay, nobody is like Ana Maria. Yeah,
I had this chemistry, and I think she had this chemistry, and you kind of know When you've got chemistry with somebody, especially if you're looking for marriage, that's very important. You know, the chemistry is the key. And I kind of was leaning towards Anna Maria, but you have to leave your options open.
Yeah.
That's the point of an executive service.
Yes.
That's the point of the social, is date a bunch of girls.
That's good that you say that, guys. That's a perfect advice, because I see it, and I see it in the executive service a lot. You close yourself too quickly, too soon. So keep the options open and do the dates. Even if you have a favorite, still keep on doing the dates, because you never know. Sometimes things might change. So that's a good thing. Take advantage of the possibilities to meet several women, because you guys always feel bad because from the cultural point, like, how can I date so many women at the same time? So you guys always feel bad, but you don't have to feel bad, because you're still dating. You're not yet in a serious relationship. So that's good that you say that, Sam.
Yeah, and I asked you several times, Maria, is it okay to date 10 girls at the same time?
You
said, well, Sam, you're just going on a date. You're not marrying them. So,
you're not even kissing them. You're just sitting
kissing.
and just have dinner. So you're just talking. So there's nothing wrong with talking.
Nothing at all. You're absolutely right. I didn't kiss any of them. No, yeah. The first girl that I kissed was Anna Maria.
Yeah,
so there you go.
You see? That's beautiful, guys. So after the first date, you spent a couple of days together, and then you went home, and then you came back, right? And then you just spent time with Anna Maria for a couple of days, right? How was that? Like the first, really, when it got after the Elite Club, let's say, okay, I chose you. And then how was the next step? Did you already feel you had a good connection through the video dates? Had you had the feeling you knew her already, or was it kind of weird?
No, it was not weird at all. I think that video dating is the way for the future. And coronavirus, it emphasized the fact that you can do anything you want through video. We're sitting here today, and it's like we're in front of each other. So no, it wasn't weird at all. It was, it was a warm date, because I had already done video calls. So the date was warmed up. It was almost like, a natural progression to meet face to face. There was, it was part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, didn't feel anything.
Okay, perfect. I will ask Anna Maria how she felt with you, because for her it was a little bit different, maybe, because she was not the one dating so many men at the same time. So I will ask her how it is for the woman, right? Because that's what you guys sometimes want to know as well. Ana María, hola. Ana, te pregunto, hablamos ahora sobre el servicio del Elite Club que Sam usó, viste que él estaba en videollamadas con diferentes personas. ¿Cómo fue para ti participar? Porque tú participaste casi 2 veces en este proceso. ¿Cómo fue para ti estar en videollamadas? Guys, I'm asking her, how was it for her to be in the Elite Club and in the video dates?
Fue muy buena con las videollamadas virtuales, porque igual nos podíamos ver, entonces había una interacción entre ambos, ¿cierto? Así no pudiéramos tocarnos, pero igual nos podíamos visualizar, ¿cierto? Y fue muy bueno, muy divertido. Se hablaban pues muchas cosas pues con Sano, ¿cierto?
Y para ti, ¿cómo fue que tú sabías que él estaba hablando con otras mujeres también? ¿Eso fue bien para ti?
No, pues no es tan bueno, pero estamos aquí, no sabemos qué puede pasar, ¿cierto? Pero yo no sé, será el universo, no sé, las cosas se conectan con la persona que es y pues eso es como un clic.
Sí. No sé. She's saying that the video dates were a lot of fun, like they made a really good connection, like a really good click there. And I asked her, but how was it for you? Because you were knowing that Sam was talking to different people at the same time. And she said it was okay. Obviously, it's not the greatest thing in the world if you know that the man is talking to 10, 50, 60, 70 different women. So obviously, it's not the best thing in the world. But she said, I just trusted that maybe if he's the right one. She's a very faithful woman. She believes a lot in God. So she was always with that faith that if that's the right man for her, it's going to turn out. And And so I think that is where she was very open-minded. Tú estabas siempre muy abierta y confiando si son las cosas se dan y él es el hombre correcto, ¿cierto?
Exacto, muy abierta, igual manera escuchando, si no, pues no pasa nada. Pero a escuchar, a conocer diferentes personas. Pero no. Llegó el hombre que llegó el regalo. Yo les digo a Sam que él es un regalo de Dios que llegó y cambió mi vida.
She's saying yes, that was in the beginning, of course, it is that you get to know each other and you don't know what's going to happen, but she's saying he changed her life for good. He is a gift from God. What Sam was telling, she tells him every day. And so yeah, she was just really happy. And I talked to Ana Maria a lot in that whole process as well as Manuela, because Ana Maria and me, we met several times before, as well as Manuela. We did some videos together, because I always found that Ana Maria was such a great person and she deserved a great man. And so I'm so happy that Sam and her met and that is working out, and that you two are now 6 months together, now going for the visa, going one step further. I'm so happy to hear that. And the guys are happy as well, because I see here in the in the comments, BW is saying a heartfelt congratulations to you both. Roy is saying, Maria, can you and your crew help me find a wife? Yes, Roy, of course, just reach out. You can do it in the chat, you can do it via email, you can call us in Phoenix, and then just let me know how we can help you, what you are looking for. And of course, and Catalina is so beautiful. Man, you're killing me on loveme.com. Michael is saying, yes, Michael, reach out to Catalina. And Tom is saying, I was thinking of doing the executive, but choose the individual Latin club instead. Yeah, Tom, you're coming in the end of May. Okay, yes. Okay, now I connect the two things. See how it goes with the Latin club. The Latin club is a good option. It's just not the same attention like in a VIP service. It's a completely different service, but it's a good service anyway. So try the Latin club, and in case the Latin club doesn't work out for you and you don't get the results, which I hope you get, but in case not, you let me know. Tom, you seem like a great friend to have. So you're getting friends here. Guys, if you want, Sam is a very social person. I know that you're always open to meet Sam. So in case, if you want to make connections or something, and I know Sam always told me, if you have somebody having questions and not knowing if it's a good decision, or Peru or Colombia, and what about Colombia, I think, Sam, you would be open to help there as well, maybe, huh?
Give him my number. No problem at all. I'm a fellow man who found a beautiful woman, and I'll help you find one too. And something that I got to tell you guys, okay? And this is kind of important too, is, during this process, there's other guys. And I knew towards the end that I better grab this Ana Maria, because if I didn't grab her, she's such a good catch. There were a bunch of guys ready right after me. Yes. Okay. And Maria even told me, she said, Sam, Ana Maria has got a lot of interest recently because the pandemic was coming to an end. And so she said to me, if you really like her, there's no pressure, but there's a bunch of guys asking about her. So
and it is the truth.
It is really true. So if there's one that you like, then don't sit there and wait. If that's the girl from Bogota that one of you guys like, you better get on an airplane and you better take Spirit or whatever it is, direct, JetBlue, right to Bogota, land on her doorstep and sweep her off her feet. Because if you don't, there's a million other guys who will, trust me. We're looking for good girls.
Guys, and take action. Really, don't stop talking about, oh, the girl is so beautiful and I would love to get married to her. I always hear the theoretical things. Take actions. Like you can keep on writing letters, talking, doing, but if you're not coming actually here and then after, do the elite club or do a Latin club or go on a social, it doesn't really matter, but just take action. Even the first letter is the first action to take, and the first letter costs you $10 but could be the opportunity of your life. So Sam, as you're saying, Stan is saying, I saw Ana Maria on a few videos and I thought she was cute. I better get on a plane before all the good girls are taken. Lol. Yes?
Absolutely. And Maria, something very important that I got to tell you is you said to me, Sam, why are you looking for a good woman? And I'm going to tell you guys why I'm looking for a good woman. I'm 54 years old. And the bottom line is, I don't want to die alone, because that's the bottom line. You could make a move in life, or you could make a choice to be single the rest of your life and die in a nursing home on your own. That's not my style. I'm not looking to die anytime soon, just saying. But,
Yes.
but
Please don't.
no, absolutely not. But that's it. That's what I say to people is, hey, it's your choice. You want to die alone? Go right ahead. But I want to die with a beautiful woman next to me and a wonderful person from inside. So, that's my little gift that I can give the guys, that if you're on the fence, just do it. Just do it. And you know what? If you don't have the budget for the executive service, do the other service.
Exactly.
It's okay. I did it before I did the executive. Do you remember, Maria? I did the dating club where you pay per introduction.
Yes, you did individual dates as well. Exactly. Mm-hmm.
I did the individual date, and I think it's like $70 a date.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I met some wonderful girls during that too. But the problem is then I moved back to the US, so I didn't continue the relationship. So I can tell you guys, you can do even, there's so many different options that they have that are affordable. You take your pick and try whichever one fits. But I've tried them all and I like them all.
That's great. No, it is what you say, Sam. For everybody, it's a little bit different. Not everybody might want to have an elite club or VIP service. I obviously recommend it because I do see a lot of good results from the elite club. I mean, we just see the couples like you, and you get a lot of personal individual matchmaking. But if you want to do not so much spending so much, going on a tour, going on a social, going on a date, on an individual date, $75 per date. So it's really affordable, and it might be the woman of your life. So
the best $75 you'll ever spend in your life. I can tell you right now, it's money well spent.
Yes. It's money well spent. I do think so too. And we are very communicative here. So you can reach out to me. And if you have any questions, guys, that I'm always happy to help you with anything you need. Sam is even saying he would be open to talk to you in case you have questions. He knows Colombia very well. He knows Colombian women very well. Ana Maria is an amazing woman. I'm so happy for you that she's here as well tonight. We didn't ask her a lot of questions tonight to Ana Maria, but we had some pictures from you guys here together. And I hope next time we can all drink a beer together or go and meet finally in Medellin. But the whole pandemic thing was not that easy. But in the general, what Sam is saying, guys, just try one of those services. And as I said, just even a letter for $10 can just open the path to a different life. So it changed your life. You moved to a different country, you met different people from different cultures, you opened and broadened your mind. So it definitely changed your whole story, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm looking forward to marrying her. That's in conclusion, I'm looking forward to marrying her, and I'm looking forward to starting a family with my 2 children, my 3rd child who's 23, who's at university. But I'm looking forward to starting a beautiful family again with Ana Maria in my house. And I think that she's excited as well. Yeah.
Ana Maria, él está diciendo que no puede esperar casarse contigo.
Entendí.
¿Entendiste?
Ya estar juntos. Como una familia con una relación muy bonita y estable, y seguir fortaleciendo esa relación que llevamos hasta el momento.
Así es, eso es lo que dijo, exacto. Tan lindos. She's saying yes. She's saying that they are going to put strength in the relationship they already built. They're doing great vacations. Sam did a lot of effort as well. We have to keep that in mind. Sam is coming every month to Medellin. He's doing the long distance. He has some business in Medellin as well. But even if you're not able to come every month, but keep in mind, maybe come after 3 months or after 4 months at least, but try to come back, right? Because you cannot establish something without being able to form the relationship.
Sure. Medellin's a great city too.
It's right?
Best restaurants in the world. The food is phenomenal. It's just a great city. It's got a great atmosphere, vibe. It's cheap when you compare it to the American dollar. This is the time with the exchange rate. This is the time.
That's true.
Yeah, and I know more than anybody because I'm in the Airbnb rental business. The Americans and the Europeans are coming like crazy because there is no place like Medellin. If I could move back tomorrow, I'd go back tomorrow to Medellin to live. But of course, with my 6
with the children. Mm-hmm.
and 8-year-old, they're now in school. So, but after they're 18 and gone to university, I'm moving back to Colombia. I'm not selling my apartment that I have there. I'm keeping it.
Yeah, Medellin is a great city. It has a bad fame, but it's a great city. It's beautiful. It's safe. There are great areas to be in, good restaurants, as you're saying, fantastic city, good internet, very modern, very beautiful, very great climate. So beautiful woman, Ana Maria. So great city to go. Guys, we are at the end of the show. It's already here. It's 8:40. So where you are, it's already late. Sam, you are also like already nearly 10 o'clock time. Yeah, exactly.
You know,
exactly.
I sleep early.
You sleep early.
You know me very well. I'm in bed by 9:30.
And that's why I'm so thankful that you are here tonight without even so late. So thank you for taking the time. Thank you for sharing your story with our guys watching that, because I know there are so many guys like you watching that video, watching that right now and saying, hey, maybe I should try, maybe I should go. And I hope that helps. And thank you so much, Sam. Thank you, Ana Maria. Gracias, Ana, por estar con nosotros esta noche.
No, thank you, Maria. And thank you, Manuela, for changing my life. And that's why we're here today. It's our pleasure.
Thank you so much, Sam. That is beautiful. Ana Maria, un besito muy grande para ti también. Guys, have a great evening. See you in 2 weeks. Sorry for not answering so many questions tonight, but we're doing that in 2 weeks. And I hope you're staying safe all, and see you soon. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Ana Maria.
Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Manuela.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.